Hello everyone, welcome to Science and Tech series with Dr. Vedran. Topic for today's discussion is continuation of our last lecture. We were discussing Nobel Prizes 2020. We had already covered the medicine or physiology category as well as physics. So now in this lecture we will be covering the Nobel Prize in Chemistry 2020, which is more or less on expected lines because from last 3 or 4 years the major intervention in, you could say, biotechnology has been made possible through a gene editing tool called CRISPR-Cas9. This theme has already been asked in UPSC prelims couple of times in 2017, in 18-19 phase. So there are no surprises whatsoever. So this year there are two women who have been awarded this prize. One is from France, you could say the Emmanuelle Charpentier, and there is another American, Jennifer Doudna, who have been recognized for their pioneering work on discovering this major breakthrough of CRISPR-Cas9. This CRISPR-Cas9 stands for clustered randomly interspaced palindromic repeats, and Cas9 is CRISPR associated protein. So this tool is more like a protein which has been discovered from bacteria, while these two scientists were working in their laboratories and trying to decode how bacteria defends itself from viruses. That's where they come across this molecular mechanism where it can be used for altering DNA. Can be not only used for the addition, deletion, but even altering the exact genetic sequence. So it has wide ramifications in field of medicine. It has, if used in the proper way, it can just revolutionize how we treat our diseases. It can treat inherited disorders like sickle cell anemia, hemophilia, which have been the major forefront of gene therapy. But it can also devise new tools for treating the life-threatening disorders like cancer. So more needs to be done, and currently these tools are being on experimental stage. Yes, they have their own set of controversies in which we have come across as these are slippery slope to designer babies. But because we had seen from China, Dr. He had developed the first HIV resistant kid with received lot of criticism from global community because this tool is still at experimental stage and we should be little careful, and ethically this is not the right time to design such intervention. But nevertheless, all the hype has been up to the limit, and more or less this technology we will see more and more acceptability in coming decade, and it will just revolutionize how medical treatments are carried out. So our congratulations to once again the two pioneering scientists, and this year it's good to see women scientists rising to the occasion. The Emmanuelle Charpentier as well as Doudna will be remembered for their signal contribution. Yes, there was little controversy because a couple of more people are also claiming that they had developed this tool, but nevertheless this is what you had. So make sure you revise the gene editing topic. There is a debate regarding designer babies, and then the basics of CRISPR-Cas9, how they are being utilized. So this is what we have, a short update on this Nobel Prize. Make sure you follow the economics and literature prize as well. So thank you very much for your time. I hope this session was useful.